Good morning, everybody. It is Vlogmas day, I think it's the 18th. I'll be with you until Christmas Eve, so we'll keep this up. As much as I didn't want to actually do Vlogmas today, I wanted to take the day off. But I'm here. I'm showing up for myself, and I'm showing up for you guys. So you guys are going to hang out with me. I might cry a little bit. I might not. That's to be seen and heard, but we're gonna go about today the best we can. So right now we just took some stuff to the post office. I picked up the best freaking package ever, and I'm like, okay, today I told my friend, I said today's just gonna be a cry day. That's it. Everything's gonna make me cry today. But I want to share with you guys what I got from the post office. I was actually our adopted grandma Mary, she was actually sending some Christmas presents for the kids, so that's what I was thinking was at the post office. And I mostly have things sent to the post office anyway because they kept delivering our packages. There's 2 other houses in our neighborhood that has our same like home physical address, and they were misdelivering our packages and they were keeping them. And last time they did it was a birthday present for Gabriel, so I always have to go mostly to the post office to pick this stuff up, so sometimes it's a complete surprise what's there. But this was absolutely amazing, and I want to share with you guys what she sent. So this box is from our dear friend Cindy. She is who sent me my first like grown-up woman's Bible that I take to church every Sunday. And I keep saying that I want to get certain things for the kids, like, and Aaron. Aaron actually needs a Bible with bigger letters. We just saw one at Hobby Lobby yesterday, which is pretty funny, and it was perfect. He could actually read it, so I might just go back there and grab that for him. And I wanted to get a special Bible for Bianca for teen girls. I thought that would help her. And then also something's different for Gabriel to hold his attention, to be able to read the Bible, you know. So anyways, I talk a lot about that. You guys might have noticed that by now. And Miss Cindy, she surprised me with this. And, oh, hold on. Also, Miss Christy, this was last night out of the blue. Miss Christy, if you're watching, she sent over a little bit of money over to PayPal, and she said, I want you to use this to buy Bianca's Bible. I've been saying I would like for it to be pink. I would like for it to be, I know like beggars can't be choosers, but I really want her to like it, like feel like it's hers. And I want to pick something that reminds me of her. And so I wanted it to be like pink or baby blue or something like that. And then I would love for it to be one where, because there's like journaling ones where you can write your thoughts, and I mean you could try to fit them in the margins of, you know, a Bible. You could have a completely separate book, which is what I have, and then I carry 2 books around, but I really would love that for her. So she was watching the video, our Vlogmas yesterday, and she sent a little note with some money to our PayPal and said, please get Bianca the Bible you were looking at. And if you can't get that one, put it towards the one that you want to get for her. So thank you so much for that. Like, I couldn't believe that. My mouth dropped, and I showed Aaron, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice of her. So thank you so much. And then I wake up to this box at the post office. I mean, God's speaking, you guys. So anyways, let me show you what's in this box. All right, so I really needed this today. This one is for me. He whispers your name. Oh my gosh. And then the first page that I had turned to, oh, hold on. Wait. It was, hold on. That's the preface. I turned right in. It's anxiety. That's the first thing I opened to, and I showed Aaron, and we both looked at each other. And then on the inside, trust me in everything. Oh my gosh. And then I sent a picture of this to my friend, and she's like, she couldn't believe it. She got the chills. So this is for me from Cindy. And this is a 50 devotions for teens And it's a pretty little book, you know. It has a little something here. It has just different chapters, different books in here that she could just, I don't know, just kind of read and have a little bit of thanks and just understanding. I think that would really help her. And then this is for Aaron. This is beautiful. Words of Jesus for Men, 366 reflections on the words of Jesus. And look at this. The letters are big enough. We already tested it for him. So every day he could read a different page. I think that's so awesome. And then this is for Gabriel. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. It was a daily devotional for teen guys. So there's one called like the Action Bible that I want to get him. So see, it talks about some stuff, and it's, you know, it's geared towards guys, like young guys. Simple things, favoritism, it talks about that. Just all kinds of different things. Honesty, God's calling in your life. You know, worrying about people's opinions, things like that. I absolutely love these for them. These are going to be part of their Christmas gifts. And then I'm going to work on the actual Bible portion for them. Because like I said, I wanted it to feel like them, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is just amazing and exactly what I needed to open today. You see him, guys? We call him OC. He's the original cat. Well, I just flipped the camera around. I'm not the original cat. Let me show you. There he is. He's walking away because I'm out here, but he was sitting with Aaron. He had that thing that they call like a worm eye or something like that. And then this crazy girl right here, we call her anteater because the mark on her snout when she was smaller on her nose makes her look like an anteater. That's what Bianca calls her. And Orangey's been beating her up all of a sudden. I don't know why.
I don't want to waste you guys.
I've been out there getting ready for today's live sale. Aaron's been listing stuff in our eBay store. And the eBay store is 30% off. The sale ended, but I was like, I put it back on sale because why not have a sale? But I need to clean up my house a little. So let me tell you what happened this morning. You'll need to sit down for this. I'm gonna sit down. Okay, so I wake up and I go to walk over there. Let me show you. I go to walk over here to turn the Christmas lights off and stuff from there. And on the floor, right before I get there, well, not right before, it was like right around this area, is a big old pile of kitty throw up. So I take my last 4 little squares of paper towels and I clean that up. And I, get all that cleaned up and go throw it away. And I continue to walk over and there's another pile of throw up. And now I'm out of paper towels. And then I just shook my head. And when I shook my head to the side, there was another pile of throw up. So, yeah. And I bet you it was all the same cat. I bet you it was Gump. Because he gobbles stuff down. But on a happy, cute note, take a look at this. Look at that little guy. But look at how my kids leave my sofa. See, I just got to get things straightened up for my own brain. And I probably will mop the floor. But he's sleeping. Snuggly little orangey, little troublemaker. Yeah, you're dreaming about catching those squirrels. My floor and Gump's walking all over it. But I have to wait till it dries so I can go back out there and put the chairs back. Gump, you're making little kitty paw prints. He don't care. I found these gold earrings in my stuff. I forgot that I had thrifted them for Bianca, and she was about to walk into my office one day and I hid them real quick. So I was moving some stuff around and then I saw them and I was like, oh my gosh, I almost forgot about these. So one of them just needed some backs, so I had some new backs. And I'm gonna put them in a cute little mesh bag or something and then put them in her Christmas stocking. So aren't they cute? She keeps borrowing my gold earrings, and mine are fake anyway, but I'm like, it's the only cute ones I have. So when I got these at the thrift store, I was like, that'll be perfect for her. Floor is finally dry, but I wanted to show you guys. These are items that we were picking for tonight's sale. So I hope you guys can come check that out. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern on Chapter 2 Vintage Co. It's a YouTube channel. I'm gonna have some more vintage jewelry. I just have to pick it. I was like cleaning it up and washing it and stuff. We have some stuff that were in previous sales. Don't mind those numbers. And then we have some brand new stuff that you guys haven't seen before. I have some craft stuff, and if these go okay, then I can grab some more. All kinds of stuff. Little vintage perfume bottles. Newer cutesy little things here. So I was still picking, trying to decide what to put on the table. We have some Fenton fairy lamps. They just need their center ring. And then, oh, that's our tape for later. Oh, someone asked about stamps last week. So I went through my stuff, and I do have some more stamps. Some vintage vocab cards. I have some vintage ephemera. This here, we left it in the bubble wrap, but it's barbed wire. It's a barbed wire heart, and I thought that was pretty awesome. But yeah, so it's just a full day of work. And later, a little bit later, I think, the lady I was telling you guys about that I want to give our toys to from our eBay store, I'm supposed to meet with her to make sure she gets her stuff. If not, then I might see her tomorrow. If we go up to the Hope Center, if they need help for the food drive. But we're busy little bees around here. So I got some Christmas presents out of the closet to wrap. Most of it is thrifted. There's a few new things, but we had no presents under the tree. So I wanted to have a little smile on the kids' face. So I have a couple wrapped already in some really pretty Pioneer Woman paper that I got like 3 or 4 years ago. It came like on the biggest roll. And then this stuff is so pretty. It's vintage, and my friend gave it to me. It was a brand new roll, and the label said that it was actually paper table runner, but I'm using it for presents. And he's in my garbage bag. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I have a little Christmas movie channel on. And then in about a little over an hour, I have to get the kids. But then I'll have to wrap up this video so that I could get it edited and uploaded for you guys. This is going to be one of Gabriel's. And I used to put really, oh my gosh, I love wrapping presents and putting, because I make gift tags all the time and stuff. So I love putting bows and tags and everything, but these creatures eat them. So I can't do that and put it under my tree unless it's like a regular bow, like a present bow, and I hot glue it on, which I don't have any bows. So I've just been cutting like that, a little piece of paper, and putting it on there. Yep, because they eat it. They eat it. You can't even have a balloon in this house. They'll eat it. You can't have flowers. You can't have anything. They don't really mess with the Christmas tree though. But I'm going to continue to wrap some more, see what I can get done before they get home from school. We haven't had a car chat in a long time with my dusty car. Aaron's been picking the kids up for me because I've been editing these for you. Oh my gosh, I have a couple minutes. I wanted to come on here and say a personal thank you to everyone that has left such gracious, kind, loving, warm, all of the above comments of me expressing my little walk with Christ. It has been something that has been just tugging at me and tugging at me. And it got to where the point it's like, okay, I hear you. I'm gonna listen. So I just want some of you to know, because there's a lot of you that are probably like, hey, thanks for sharing that with me. You've left comments. You're like, oh, wow, that I like to hear your perspective or whatever. Maybe there's some of you. Well, I know there's a few of you. At least one of you makes it known that you don't want to hear this at all. Then I guess it's not the channel for you, Mary. You know who you are. So for those of you that want to hear this, that want to take this walk with me, that are curious, that want to know a little bit more, I welcome you guys to the channel. Those people that are on their, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 year walk with Christ, I need you. I need you guys right here. I need you guys in the comments. I need you guys to lift each other up. I need you to lift me up, because boy, I did not want to, I'm not going to cry. I did not want to do this today. I did not. But I said, there's so many people going through so many things way worse than the thoughts that are in my head. I said, you got to get on and you got to do it. You got to get on with your day, It's the same kind of things I tell Bianca. I tell Bianca to tell the Lord, get in my head before I do. Please get in my head before I do. Not even just like anxious thoughts about random things, about like sometimes we worry about things that are just truly just petty, right? We worry about really petty things. Then there's really serious things that you can't help but worry about, like if it's money, or like maybe you have a bill that's coming due and you don't know what's going to happen, or you have a medical thing, which is kind of what my family is going through, and you don't know how you're going to pay for that. So there's two things, you got, oh my gosh, I'm dying, and how am I going to pay for it? So I just tell him, just get in my head, take these thoughts from me. And this is what I want you guys to do too. Any of you new people, any of you people that have forgotten, or feel like he's not listening, or feel like, well, I've asked for this and it's not happened. You just got to keep talking. You just got to keep praying, because majority of the time things are happening all around us and we don't even see it. We don't even pick up on it, or you don't attribute it to him. You say it's manifesting. You say it's luck. I don't believe in none of that stuff. But for the new people, I guess I just want you, new people and people that, because I've gotten such amazing messages, like, Alex, I haven't wanted to open my Bible in so long. Thank you. I opened it, and thank you. I can't tell you what that means to me. I go to church and I share that information. I'm like, can you believe these people actually think I'm helping them? I'm doing something when all I'm doing is sharing what's helping me. I know this is probably a rambly talk, but all this is in my head. I just want the new people, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to be curious. Start with the Gospels. John is fantastic. The rest of the Bible is fantastic too, because of course, it's God's word, and then you get to the Gospels, and that's Jesus's life, which will break your heart, but like in the best way. But I have, I don't know. It's just, if you think, I was shown today, like, as much as I didn't want to do this is, I guess, my rambly thoughts, trying to tell you people, new people, people that have said, well, I was with him, but I don't think he's listening. I don't think he's with me. man, I didn't want to do today. I was having some rough thoughts in my head, and I opened up this my Instagram, and this was on my feed, and I'll show it to you. And not an hour later, a friend of mine sent me a picture of her Bible study today, and I read that, and I told her, oh my God, I needed to read that. And then I kind of talked with her on what's happening, and you know, she kind of helped me, you know, and all that stuff. And then I go to the post office and I open that beautiful box that you guys saw, and not only do I open that and read the most beautiful message that she wrote for me, that train's loud, it's because I'm right next to it. But I flip open to the first page of the book, and the first chapter is titled Anxiety. And I'll show you, I'll put a little thing here of what it was. And I just looked right at Aaron, and he just shook his head like, he's talking to you, girl. He's talking to you. He's all around. He's trying to say, hey, yo, I got you. I got you. You know, how many times have you guys thought, I don't know how I'm gonna eat this week? And maybe like someone gave you, like my sister had that last week. She didn't know how she was gonna eat. You know, it wasn't a couple of days till her payday, and she was saying that they only have enough money to shop for dinner, and then she eats leftovers, but she lets her boyfriend, or now fiance, eat the leftovers. And I was like, well, I'm glad you came to my house, because I had food to share from what was given to me for helping with the food drive. So I sent her home with a bag of groceries. Then her fiance is on a business thing, so he wasn't at home. So luckily she didn't have to worry about trying to find something for both of them to eat. But I was cooking, and I said, here, eat this food. So I fed her. And not only did I feed her, I sent her home with the leftovers so she could eat tomorrow. So she didn't know how that was going to happen, but somehow, some way, she thought, oh, let me bring this over to Alex's house. And then Alex was able to solve her worry, me not knowing. I mean, like, God put her in my path and me in hers. So there's so many times that happens to us, you don't even think about it, you know? Like, how am I going to pay for gas? And maybe you find a receipt that you were looking for something that you needed to return that you couldn't find anywhere. Or, you know, you win $5 on a scratch off, or just something like that. That's a freaking God wink, man. I truly, truly believe that. And I've seen it so many times. I've seen it I still haven't told you the story of the miracle that happened with the 4 different dentists I went to with Bianca. You wouldn't even believe it. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Now that, like I said before, it doesn't mean that bad things don't happen or you don't have a bad day. But it's so true that you read that word, you get in that Bible, and it will fix you. It changes your perspective. It changes your attitude. It changes what you want to consume. It changes what comes out of your mouth. Because what comes out of your mouth is really what's in your heart. It shows you just this different, man, it's so crazy. And the thumbs down that I get, and the little bit of comments that I get on here that say, like, what happened to you? Why are you doing this? And blah, 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 blah. Y'all, I don't care. You're not going to stop me. I don't want part of anything you have. And you know what? Maybe you keep coming back because God's calling you. Just maybe. Anyways, that's my words of wisdom for the day. Thank you guys for listening. Until tomorrow. My kids are coming. I hope they smile when they see their presents under the Christmas tree.